Today is the 17th of October, 10 to 1 in the afternoon. At 3:30, coverage of England versus Poland gets underway. After the absolute shambles that was yesterday. Dude! Ugh, today with that stupid roof, that was shambles. Desert Hills, Bowser Cast Free Donkey. Oh my god, wait a second. Of course, by now the results would have been had long ago, and we may have won, or we may have drawn, or we may have lost. Either way, yesterday was a shambles. Man, my TV is dusty. Anyway, this is in the DS version, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, bullies. Unfortunately with Toad, because he's so lightweight, we all get pushed around quite a bit by the big boys. Because they're all a bit of a bully. Especially this dry Bowser. He's been a bit of a bully to me right now. Pushing poor old Toad. Always a smile on his face, not a care in the world. As he tries to get a bit of action from Toadette. While Toadsworth is like standing by, wanting a bit of action as well. Giggity. Oh, Toads. You're all so strange. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm sure by now people's got... Well, the majority of people has got Pokemon Black or White 2. Personally, at the moment, I'm enjoying Pokemon Black 2. At some point next year. Not quite sure when. I will get White 2. Because I still do what I normally do. I keep one version to store my Pokemon on, like legendaries and the like. And keep the other version to... There's the Evil Sun. And keep the other version to just start over again and again. Whenever I feel like it. I've got my team in Black 2. It's pretty good. Samawat, Arcanine, Genesect. And for us, Axial. Whoever the hell the other one was. Oh yeah, Excadrill. I'm pretty proud of my team. On my way to go get my 6th badge. Oh, what do you call the Volcarona? That fire bug thing. That wasn't difficult. Toadette is second. Look at that. The Toads are leading the way. I approve of that. I do approve of that. Look at Toad, he's so happy. He's a terrible bodyguard, but he is so happy. Ah, the Wumps. The Wumps. Oh, Bowser Castle. Very retro. I do quite like this Bowser Castle stage. It's very right-angled. I have been screwed over on this stage quite a bit over the years as well. With everyone bashing me with blue shells, red shells, bananas, green shells. I mean, I had 3 blue shells in one lap before in this. I mean, how the hell does that work out? Yeah, you do a wheelie, I'm going to do that to you. I mean, 3 blue shells in one lap. That was ridiculous. But not only 3 blue shells, I got 2 red shells, I got a green shell, and I slipped on a couple of bananas. Needless to say, that didn't go quite so well. Needless to say, I didn't win. I came 11th. Meh. There's also one big shortcut you can take in this track. I'll point it out in a minute, once I get to it. Toadette is... Wow! I took my eye off the course just to look at the fact that Toadette was last. Oh, just missed. It was like from second to last. What are you doing, Toadette? And here's the shortcut. Coming up right here. You can actually jump over to that bit, the track over there. pretty tricky to do, but you can do it. It is possible, apparently. Oh, I've been squashed. It's Paper Toad. That's what it is. It's Paper Toad. Oh, Massive King Boo. And this isn't going too well. Not well at all. But that's the way people like things. Oh, come on. What the hell was that? Oh, come on, I'm on a wall now. And now I'm slipping on bananas. This is going badly. Not as bad as it's going for poor baby Bowser. Crumbs, he's only just about to cross the line for the final lap. Oh, I'm third, cool. Ninja skills, driving skills. Oh, what was that Luigi up there? He's been first for practically the whole race. Come on, come on, I can overtake you. No, don't go in! Ah, that was a... Oh. Lame, didn't see that. Bloopers. Come on, hit. Yes, yes, yes! Score, victory! Victory! I do say that's victory, my old boy. I do say there's victory, my old son. Toadette, you're down in 9th now. That's dreadful. Oh, that's a win right there. That is a win. That is epic. Wasn't quite going my own way, but yes. And now one of my favourite tracks from the N64. God, I remember playing this on the N64 Mario Kart LP. Like it was just yesterday. Ah, I've got Luigi. And it wasn't just yesterday, it was actually last month. Does seem long ago that I was playing that N64 Mario Kart game for this channel. Oh, 3 Mario Kart games. What possessed me to do this, I do not know. Yeah, well. I'm sure by now, some people would have seen my pickups video recently. Wow, this is going badly as well. A recent pickups video from the other day, from Monday. I still want to say I am still disappointed I was not able to buy Fighting Street while I was in GameStar. I mean, there it was behind the counter on top of a bunch of other retro games in this plastic box. And there it was, Fighting Street, just looking at me. Staring at me right in the face. Saying, buy me, buy me. But I couldn't buy it, despite Jedi mind tricks. They weren't able to sell it just yet. I had to wait. I mean, they still hadn't sorted through it by this point. They still needed a couple days to sort... Not on the grass again. They still needed... Where's the coconuts flinging at me? I missed that. I mean, they needed a couple of days to sort through all these retro games, and that's fine and all that. Take that, Toadette. Doing well again, and I screw you over. But I just wanted them to sell me Fighting Street, and they couldn't. I was disappointed. I was gutted to leave in that shop without Fighting Street in my possession. Or at least having a rummage through the box. So it did look to me that they had some other TurboGrafx CD games in there. There was a lot of CD based games then. They all looked like they could be from the TurboGrafx CD. There was also a lot of old box games, which possibly may have been the Super Nintendo or the NES. It could have been the NES, it could have been the SNES, it could have been both. It really could have done. It did look as though there could have been some of those games in there. Which is pretty exciting for me, because no other shop sells retro games around here in the south that I know of. So I'm going to have to go back there at some point or another after the expo. I mean, I was thinking about going up next week, but I can't keep spending money. So I'll probably have to go up after the expo. Like next month. Look up next month. Or next month or something, I don't know. See if they got the retro games, have a rummage. I don't know where they're going to store the retro games in this place. Could be anywhere. They might just store them behind the counter and you have to ask for them. I don't know. But as I said, I mean, they were in the case behind the counter. I mean, I saw them, I eyed them up, and I did ask about them. Because you know, if you're going to collect retro games, always ask. If you see retro games in the box behind the counter, just ask. Because you never know. And if you do ask, you at the very least, declare your interest in them. Because I did ask if I collected retro games, and I said yes. I declared my interest in them. They know I'm a collector of retro games now. So hopefully, when I next go in there, I'll get those retro games out and I can have as much time as I want to have a rummage around them. And hopefully Fighting Street will be there and they won't price it overly high. Because I really do fear as though they're going to look on Amazon or eBay. Which honestly, if they do, Fighting Street shouldn't be all that expensive, because I decided to look online just to see how much they do cost online. And even Japanese imports I can get for about 20 quid. So, I mean, 20 quid to own Fighting Street, I mean, that's not bad. But hopefully they're priced them well. I've been chomped. They will price these games well. They won't just look at them, they'll look at condition, they'll look at... well, they'll take everything into account. They'll be fair. Maybe I can get a deal or two, who knows? Like 2 for £10 or so, 2 for 20, I don't know. I'll take any sort of deal. So it looked like a lot of retro goodness right there. Hopefully Fighting Street will be there. And it looked near mint, this Fighting Street, from my side of the counter. It really did. It looked in great condition. Which is even more exciting. Anyway, I'm going to leave it for now for the Leaf Cup. One more cup to go and then that's it, it's over. Then I can do some more online stuff, I suppose.